if we need, do we need Peter Mitchell at all? There might be some assistance required, but we've got Councillor Raf Manji, who I assume is going to move this, and I'll second it. I think that the Deputy Mayor is very fine. Okay, that's good. All right, so has anyone got any questions of Peter? I might have invited you for no reason. And did we sort the other matter? Can we scroll up? I know that you went here earlier, but I flicked through a note on it that I thought that Phil Clearwater was going to move an amendment to.
But I'll just flag what I was going to amend, how I was going to amend 3.5. It was just that it just seems to me that if the whole committee are involved in the appointment of the independent additional committee members, that involves everybody in the committee. It just seemed to me that besides the Mayor and Raf, that in fact the whole committee be involved.
Except the committee isn't formed until we have these independent persons, and one of them will be the chair. Neither Raf nor I will chair the meeting.
So what you're saying is you'd like the other committee members to just approve the independent appointments. What do the other members think? Is that something they want? Or?
I don't really care either way.
Yeah.
The committee will be formed from today if the council passes the resolution, because you've got resolution is to appoint the committee. You've got council law members appointed onto the committee. So, and there are enough people that the committee can formally meet if it wished to do so.
Okay.
You've then got the issue of the 3 externals, including the appointment. So technically the committee could meet, and as Councillor Clearwater proposed, to choose if the council wished to do that.
Okay. So that the Mayor and Councillor Manji propose 3 independent persons as members of the committee, including one of those independent persons as the chairperson of the committee, or do we? How do we?
I mean, this is like when we did the order in council. It's just a quicker. You appoint certain members of the committee to carry out some function if the other members of the committee are happy to do so. If the other members of the committee feel like they want to have a say in that process, then I'm fine. Fine with that. That's not an issue. It's just to save time, really. I mean, ultimately, the Mayor's got the powers to appoint any committees she sees fit. So, it's
yeah, but
it's fine. I mean, I think the other committee members will be quite happy with the way things are, but I'm happy to have them formally approve the independent members at the same time. That's
okay.
cool.
So that the that the council appointees be authorised. Well, it's really a point. I mean,
it's just an extra layer of.
Yeah. Well,
can I speak? I just if the other committee members are fine, okay with the way it is, but I'd understood that in fact there was a wish that all be involved, but I don't mind, whatever works.
Part of Mayor, Councillor Manji, blah, blah, blah. Jamie.
There's a protocol for the credentials that these people need, and I'm happy for the Mayor and Councillor Manji to select them.
If there's no strong wish to change it, I'm okay with how it is then.
okay.
Although,
Can we take out the second batch in the 3.5 right at the beginning? Yep. Yanni.
Yeah. Can I say? I mean, I think Councillor Manji has done really good work around getting a new audit and risk structure that is going to be a lot more, hopefully, significant than in the past. But I do think it's important because this is doing a really critical role for the council, that we all have confidence in the independent people that are appointed. So I'm happy for the Mayor and Councillor Manji to go away and do the work and identify people. I do think it's important that we, as a collective, have the opportunity to confirm those people. They are actually doing an incredibly important job for us as a collective, and I just, I do think it's important that we endorse those people in some way.
Back to the council as a whole.
No, to the committee. So it will just read that the Mayor and Councillor Manji proposed the appointment of 3 independent persons to be confirmed by the remainder of the...
To be confirmed at the first meeting of the... Well, I mean, it's just that setting up a meeting so that we can confirm people to join the meeting. I mean, it's just... Yeah.
You have to remember that the people that we're talking to, these are highly specialised roles, people from the commercial sector, and the reality is there's very few people around the council table who've got the experience to even investigate this process. So it is a highly specialised committee. I'm happy for the rest of the committee to approve it, but we'll do that anyway because we'll sit down and talk about who we're planning to appoint. So I'm happy with the way it is now. I think that's fine.
Ellie?
I think what's really important to remember is that we have to have a high degree of trust and confidence in our colleagues in these roles. You have to be able to delegate as well. There is just no way that we can have meetings and approvals and at every level of what we do. So I support what Raf is saying as well, and I have total confidence in the Mayor and Raf and others involved in making the right decision.
So, I mean, do you want to move a...
No, I'm not going to move anything else. I just reiterate Yanni's point. The whole thing about this is one of the most important committees this council has, and it's just that we make sure we have the processes right. I'm okay if council are okay with this process, and I certainly thank you for the work you've done to date, Rev.
What I would say, again, I mean, this is going to be a work in progress, so at any time, if councillors feel like they want to come along or want to, propose any amendments to the committee, they're free to do that.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, the debate that I wanted to have on this is how great it was that the council was finally taking ownership of the audit and risk responsibilities that really were absent in the past. And I think that from a governance perspective, this is an excellent move. And I too want to congratulate Councillor Manji for the work that he's put into this. But the idea that we will have not just the financial risks on our radar at all times, it's all of the risks that any council would be identifying as something that we need to be alert to and aware of our response to. So I'm really keen on this and think that it's a really, really good move forward, and I think that the response publicly will be that this council is taking responsibility for the role that it has to play in a governance sense.
Also, we had the Auditor General down last week, and we're actually ahead of the curve in terms of what they're looking at. So, this is an opportunity for us to kind of prepare the next model for how risk management is managed at the local government level.
I think others will look to our council and see the way forward. This is not a subcommittee. This is a committee of the council, and we are taking responsibility. All right, I'll put the motion.
Just if saying that, if you're saying that it's a committee, it just says that it's a subcommittee up there. Are you saying that it's no longer going to be a subcommittee? It's just in the...
Oh, that's a mistake. 3.1 is a mistake.
Just makes it
Oh, no,
clear.
we're rescinding the old one.
you're
It
rescinding
was
it
a
and then forming
subcommittee,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are rescinding it, which is why the report is in the name
Rescind
of
the
the
chocolate
acting
fish
chief
awards.
executive.
That one.
Because we're rescinding a
Yeah.
previous motion, the report is in the name of the acting chief executive.
Yeah, perfect.
We've
No.
learnt that lesson.
And I think it's a great model, so welcoming it and looking forward.
Right, okay, thank you. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you. The Akaroa water treatment and supply designation, the report that you should refer to